with someone, or an entity looking to connect with, the Kirsch Group, what else could they get as a service? Because I think it's important that we kind of highlight some of the stuff that you do, because you have quite a few things that you take.
A plethora.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Well, we do threat risk vulnerability assessments, a lot of physical security assessments and audits to make sure. A lot of people need third-party assessments. We do technical surveillance countermeasures, bug sweeps. I have a great, there's the guys who offer bug sweeps that buy something on Amazon that beeps and makes noise. We have real military grade tools that come in. It's not cheap, but it's the real. Yeah, it's so it's not for someone who just can you tool around. It's serious stuff.
Yeah.
And we do some investigations as well. Obviously, my background, some threat intelligence, online threat investigations, and so that's we're looking for, we say, executives and private clients.
Yes.
And I'll tell you what we're looking for. So one thing is when you're looking online, and here's tips for anybody. These are the three things I'm looking for if I'm doing an online exposure threat assessment of somebody.
Okay.
The first thing is physical security. Where can you be identified that I know where you'll be at a certain time? So I know you're home, you got a cottage, you go to religious services, where are the physical locations that I know that you will be, that if I wanted to find you, that I could find you.
Right.
Okay. And sometimes people don't think about it, but it's, if you're school, if you're a school trustee, then they know maybe I'm going to drop my kid off at school at that time. So where can be identified? Number two is the cybersecurity, the personal identifiable information. Is your password leaked online? Can I figure out your mother's maiden name and credit card number and passport and all these things that I can use to hack you? And number three is, who's out to get you? Right? We don't often think, okay, are there any organized groups? Is your company that you're a part of a problem? No fault of your own, everybody, but you're a part of an organization that people are protesting, people are upset about. And what's the temperature like there? Okay. Because then, intelligence-wise, hey, you know what? Temperature's raised. We're going to worry more about where you are going to be. Right?
Yes.
So that, you say, you don't have physical security on you at all times, but hey, you know what? We're seeing some activity here. You're kind of in the crosshairs, pun intended. And maybe we do want to put a car outside your house for an evening, or when you go to this public event that's very public, you do want to have a little more protection around you. Because if you're not monitoring this, how are you making a plan for this?
That's
right?
true.
And I think that's when we talk about the intel, that's sometimes what's missing, right? Is that it's not a static thing, right? People put cameras and alarms in their house and they go, okay, great. Well, your home is protected, right? Well, what are your other critical assets? And what's the temperature around those types of things?
Yeah,
all of a sudden you bought or sold a home, and your videos are on, the videos of your house and the tour that they put on MLS or Realtor.ca. It's still on there.
Yeah.
Well,
you
now
can see everything.
You're going to be a more attractive target.
Right.
Yes. So what's out there that makes you a more attractive target? And then how are we building security around that? So that's executives and same for companies. Right?
That's really good.
Same for companies. So it's fun. As I said,